pin bones are the culprit for why a lot of people don't like fish. They say there's bones in it, and there are. And when we buy fish at the store, at the grocery store, the fishmonger, for the most part, the fillet, when you buy a fillet, it means they've taken it off the bone. But there are small bones on the inside that don't fully come out. And the fishmonger quite often leaves them in for various reasons. Maybe they don't care enough to take them out, or maybe they don't want to shred up the fillet. But either way, if you buy a piece of fish and it's from the front of the fillet and not the tail, it's probably going to have some bones. So we want to be able to take them out. You really should take them out before you cook, because it'd be very easy to forget to take them out after. And this is when we can see them and feel them and not have to mess around with our nice, beautiful piece of cooked fillet. Tweezers. A nice pair of kitchen tweezers, fish tweezers to be more precise. They're sharp. They can get in there without digging through anything, and they get a nice grip, and they'll be able to pull them out. First, we're gonna start with a piece of salmon. And what you wanna do, they run through the middle. They run through this fat part of the salmon right here. And you wanna start at the beginning, because depending on where your fillet was cut, there might be a piece that's sort of in the middle here. And we want to make sure that if there's any little one down there, we get it. This is from the very front of the piece. So there's one right here on the top. And we want to grab it at the base as close to the meat as we can, but not too hard, not too firm, because these bones are kind of small. And when you pull with this nice strong tweezer, you could break them. And then you've got a bone in there, you gotta keep digging, you gotta keep going. So while it seems like very easy and very satisfying, ooh, look at that. Beautiful, right? Beautiful out, but not in. So we just will put this off to the side. And you can take your finger and you can just sort of feel them if you can't see them. And so what you can see is what I'm doing, I'm pulling in the direction that it's pointing. Because we want to get them out without totally messing up this beautiful piece of fish. So see, I feel another one down here. There's a teeny little guy right here. And we're gonna pull that out. Oh, maybe I broke it. Nope. There, see, it's little, but it won't feel so little if you're eating it. So we just go through here, we take them all out, and then we're good to go. But having these tweezers on hand is really important. You can also remember to ask your fishmonger to take them out, but honest to God, if you buy fish at the grocery store, they might not even know what you're talking about. So it's just good to know how to do this. Something like salmon, like they can sort of come out without the tweezer. This one particular can. It's not really something to rely upon, but you can try. It just takes way longer and can be a little bit frustrating. But see, that comes out really nicely. And then we're good to go. So check it out, totally gorge. All these bones. That one I just saw come out the back, so I know I got this all the way done. Lovely. Now let's look at the snapper. Snapper is a smaller fillet of fish, and they're kind of gnarly. They're kind of stuck down in here where the fillet was going down. And these guys, I was actually asking the fish guy, and he said, you know, that when you do the snapper, it kind of pulls them out, so they always leave them in. But again, like, you want them out either way. And this is definitely one that would be really hard without the tweezers, so don't even bother trying. So see, that's like thicker. That is a thicker bone. And so you see how they're really in there. And if we really push on this, we can snap it. And that's no fun because you still have the bone in there. It's just a smaller piece. So when you see, it takes a little bit of the meat and it can shred it off. So just be aware that that's gonna happen. Try not to. The less meat you can pull out with it, the better. Not as clean as the salmon, but still just as important to get these bones away. See, this is the tougher one. I'm kind of like almost breaking it. So let's try a wiggle. Oh, the wiggle works very well. It kind of gets it out of that muscle right there. There we go.